So this video ended up being a lot different from what I had intended, and not really for good reasons if I'm being honest. But it was a productive and successful episode, so all in all, I'm okay with it. Trying to explain it will spoil what's actually going to happen though, so let's just begin. My journey in this episode starts with me trying to get the 3 completed houses achievement to get that DLC done. It was generally easy, other than I had to kill a dragon the first time I wanted to try and buy wood. Not really what happens when you normally go to market. But I got it the second time around, got back, built the house, and there we are. This achievement is supposed to be quite buggy, so I'm very happy it worked. Now, to start an optional quest called Lost to the Ages, which came with the Dawnguard DLC and is required for an achievement. People familiar with this game and the achievements may already be aware of what is coming. I went to the Dawnguard fort to collect the book that starts the quest, and it didn't. That's weird, but that's okay. There's multiple ways to start the quest, and I've wanted to talk to this lady, and she certainly said all the quest dialogue. And this is where the issue is. The quest hasn't started. Our next step is to loot the body, but the book we need, it isn't there. I took everything from the body, much to her annoyance, and still nothing. This was the point I looked up online, and it turns out, yeah, it's just broken for a lot of people. It's very broken, and a lot of the time it just won't start. And if you're on console, there is nothing you can do about it. Courtesy of glitches, this achievement is now unattainable to me unless I restart the game from scratch and hope it works the second time. To say I was annoyed by this development would be a massive understatement. The whole point of this series was to finish Skyrim, to 100% it, and courtesy of a terrible glitch that should have been fixed many years ago but wasn't, it's now impossible to do so. At this point I was genuinely considering whether or not I should just give this whole series up. It kind of felt pointless to continue a project I now can't complete. I eventually made the decision I would continue, but not to 100%. Honestly, the fact that we can only get to 99%, I no longer have an interest in doing that. My interest was in 100%ing, not in individual achievements. However, there is still a major story DLC, the Dragonborn DLC, where many episodes ago I got an assassination attempt that led us to Skyrim, but that's as far as I got. Now I think it's a good time to head there and actually finish that DLC, isn't it? While I'm happy to leave this game not entirely finished, not entirely 100%ed, I do want to finish the main story stuff, and this is the last bit of the main story stuff. I spent some time trying to work out how to get to the island because it's been a while, and I even found a pirate ship. Turns out I can just fast travel, we've been there already. That was easy. I don't remember anything beyond the fact that I have a quest marker, so I head to the kind of weird temple, and we meet Freya, which is good. She can explain things, except she doesn't really know much other than how people have been forced to work against their will here and other places. And there's also someone called Murak, who's another Dragonborn who might be responsible, but he's dead. His cult is certainly alive though, something I learned when you get inside. I also learned a lot of traps, but thankfully I remembered how to get past them. Although I will admit I did think for a minute about just regularly running past. That would not have gone well. Continuing on takes a while because it's a bloody big place, but it's not difficult, it's just big. We continue until we find a black book which we read, and then apparently get teleported to another realm with Murak, a dragon, and weird tentacle monsters. That was unexpected, but I know his plan now. Building this temple allows him to return to the world, and if he returns to the world, that'll be a big problem. Fortunately, Freya knows someone who can help. How convenient! The man in question is her father. He does have some answers, but the first thing we need to do now really is to unenslave his people. For that we need a new shout. It sounds easy. It actually was easy. The elder dragon we had to go against. Afterwards though, not so much, but I got him. Only for Murak to steal the soul. Okay, so if we kill dragons on this island, we actually make Murak more powerful. We won't be killing any more dragons if I can avoid it. We have a couple more quests to do now, one to learn about the Black Books and one to destroy every monument and free all the people. The Black Books I think we can do next time, but freeing the people, that sounds like a today job. So we did. Went to the places, used to shout to free everyone, and then killed the monsters that came out from there. And it was done before I knew it. And that's where I decided to call it for this video. So it didn't end up being what I wanted it to be at all, and I am a bit miffed. I was very annoyed at the time, I'm still a bit annoyed now, that I'm being stopped from 100% in the game by Bethesda being bad at their jobs, because that is what it is. It's Bethesda not doing a good job. That's all this is. But in some ways, it is a bit of a relief. This would have been a massive project, and I could see easily another 20 episodes of this. And it's kind of freeing that I can't do that anymore, that I'm just going to finish the story and that's that. I reckon we'll only have 1 or 2 more episodes now after today, but we're not done yet. For now though, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon.